first day of a residential where we've got teachers coming together with academics to develop better resources for the teaching of migration and empire in Scotland. It's widely known that the Scots were very involved in the British Empire, and yet the way that that's been taught over the years has largely put the emphasis on the positive. That's not necessarily the most accurate way of looking at it. So what we've been doing through bringing academics and their research into this project is to get insights into a more historically accurate version of the past in order to produce resources that can be used by teachers across Scotland.
The residential was a means for us to meet face-to-face in a more hands-on specialist space where the academics were able to host a number of workshops where the reading group material that was covered over the previous 4 months was actually being sort of workshopped in a more close reading analytical basis, where the teachers were able to come together and work with a selection of sources. We've comprised the source booklet to sort of bring it from the theoretical knowledge to more implementing it and also how to then deliver it into the classroom.
There's an underappreciation of how worried teachers are about getting things wrong. Confidence is a really key part of teaching this topic. And so what this weekend allows us to have is that first-hand contact with academics to really ask those questions that you've been afraid to ask other people. And the teachers really appreciate the boost in confidence that comes with being able to talk to an expert.
Migration and empire was a new topic for me, and even just being here, this is about the second day, I'm already feeling much more confident about how I teach it, and now I'm going to take these things and move forward with them. So any teacher who's thinking about it, all I'd say is absolutely do it.
The experience that we've been having on the workshop has been great. We've got this booklet of primary sources. They've been brought to us, curated by a series of experts at Glasgow, Edinburgh, Stirling, beyond. It was a wonderful collection of primary sources. We've got the advice and the guidance of the academics.
It is a problematic topic, partly because we don't often hear Indigenous voice in the primary sources being used. And so I think myself and the other presenters today are trying to help counter that by providing resources and context and background to really try to make change.
I became aware a few years ago of some public historians who were offering quite a positive view of Scottish colonialism, which troubled me. So I think this project is really valuable in giving teachers very specific examples they can use in their teaching and feel more comfortable about talking about colonialism and empire without feeling too embarrassed or constrained about what they might say.
Issues around empire and colonisation are really hot-button political issues at this time. The way that we've tried to head off accusations that we are brainwashing teachers or re-educating teachers or giving children the right trendy woke thing to say is to root everything that we're doing in primary sources. The teachers at this weekend, they're looking at what Scottish emigrants said, what they wrote back to Scotland, and we're also looking at Indigenous sources. How did Indigenous people represent what they saw as the arrival of Scottish people?
It's quite exciting to think that work that I put in now might help kids in the future with their exams. And then it's not just that, it's about what do you know and your understanding of something. So it's quite exciting to be part of quite a big project after coming all the way down from the north where people think there's not much going on and suddenly you're part of the big thing.
We're really grateful that the Scottish Government has funded this project as part of their anti-racism strategy, and we would encourage teachers throughout Scotland, wherever you are, if you're thinking about teaching migration and empire, to really look at our resources and see how you can use them and to get in touch if you have any questions.